Boys, but we are on day 8 of Blueprints, so let's check it out. What's up, man? Hope you're having a better Tuesday than I am, sir. Ending the stream earlier yesterday was good because I scheduled my one-on-one final rehearsal / training for the murder mystery thing. So that's going to happen this coming Thursday, which means I'm probably going to have to do short stream or no stream on Thursday this week because I got to do my one-on-one virtual meeting for that. So, all right. So last time, so they had a foundation available. Last time, what did we do? I think I left the hammer in the coat check room. So I do have that available. I got to remember how to play this game for a bit. Gotta remember. And one of the things we learned from the book we found in the library was it can often be better to do lower level rooms first so you get items. Jewels, coins, and keys. Right. Smashy, smashy, that's right. Oh, hey, we got the broken lever. Okay, nice. Whoa, okay, nice. I clicked outside the game. I wonder if that's always going to be in this room or if that's random. It's probably random because this was the spare room that has now become a spare, what, greenhouse room or something. Alright, what do we got here? Bedroom, money, extra steps. Let's get some money. That's big. Is it big? I'm not sure if it's big. It probably is. I'm not going to take the money yet because if this next room is the chapel, I don't want to have money yet. But if it's den, I think I can go ahead and grab the money, and then we can grab the gem there. Money, money, money. Money! Is this the room? No, it's the kitchen that if you put water in, something happens. I haven't been able to do that yet. Levers do a thing. I've only used the lever once, and it was in... Hey, look, there's the trunk. If I had the hammer, I think I could smash open. So help me remember, chat, there is a trunk in the den. The lever is used, I think, in the greenhouse room, if I remember correctly. We were really curious to see how Rand would fare in getting over it. That game is so trolly. I don't know if I'm ever going to play that, to be honest. Which requires a gem. Do I want to use a gem yet? I think I'd rather do the corridor here, I think. I feel like I need to read that book again on order of making things. You saw a thing about Steam Notes. Shift tab. Oh. Cool. Yeah, I could use that, I guess. I have a piece of paper I've been using to make notes, though. But yeah, that's nice. You might say finding and placing foundation is big. That's what you're going to say. Okay. Chapel will let me go across. It costs me money to go through. Bedroom. Parlor. Parlor gets me gems if I do the puzzle correctly. I can wrap back around in the entrance hall. Let's do this. I'm avoiding doing the red rooms early. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing to do. Alright. This is the black box. This is the black box. The black box is not empty. So these two are obviously lies, because they're not the black box. So this is true, which means the black box has the gems. Alright. Game that's similar but less trolly and with more reliable controls is a difficult game about climbing. Okay. Steam notes can stay overlaid in the game. You could change the opacity, huh? Well, that's cool. All right. To think about. We could use that potentially. Okay, so this requires that. Alright, those guys would basically give me dead ends. We gotta do this. Alright, so this guy can sell me stuff. I almost wonder if these pictures changing every time is a clue for another room. I have a feeling it might be. It did say buying gems is a good idea. Oh damn, no gems to purchase. I don't know what the salt shaker is for yet. I don't have any keys. What's this? Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional coin in interest. Oh, that's the first time I've gotten that. That's cool. Interest. This game has interest. Salt shakers for shaking salt when the game goes awry. Oh, you know, I guess I shouldn't say I don't know about salt, since, you know, I know more about salt than anybody in the galaxy ever. Alright, if only I had the shovel. So we want there to be a dead end here, because if we have a dead end here, yeah, then we can get the items and not lose anything for it. So let's do that. Gem, key, nice. Any items in here? Sometimes there's a shovel, yes. Yeah, I didn't see the shovel first time. I just didn't check it first. Not worth picking up. Brick, huh? Okay. Solid room layout so far. Seems good. Few old coins, alright. Alright, so I do have a key if I want to go back to the den and open the chest, but I'd rather find the coat check and get the hammer to smash it open if I can. A little worried I'm about to have to use a key in this room. We're continuing to avoid the chapel if we can. Get a key. Sometimes there's something over here, nothing over here. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Another hallway seems good. Observatory. Guess bedroom would kind of block us off. We have to go all the way around. Every time you hear me say salt shaker, you start to sing shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it, shake, shake it. Hey, yeah. Great song, great song. You might be losing it. No, 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 no. That is not losing it. That is singing some good old, not Black Eyed Peas, Outcast. Good old Outcast. Yeah, alright. Have to use a key. Alright, let's go observatory. You love the Rain World version of Hey Ya. I have no idea what that is. Alright, so 4 stars. Compass, nice. What is the 4 stars going to give us? A gem. Cool. We got ourselves a gem. I wonder if I should be checking upstairs. I feel like eventually I'm going to have to do more in this room because I can turn things. I can turn this up and down, but that's all I can do. Gotta make sure I don't miss anything in any of these rooms. Well, there's a coat check to get her hammer, but it also blocks us off. Their security room is also huge. I think we should get security room, even though it costs us a gem. It's too good. Okay, so we want to go to the computer. We want to turn security. Security level to low. And offline mode to unlocked. Now, if we get the breaker room, we want to turn security level to high. All right, and let's check estate inventory. This will tell me if I missed anything. I missed one trunk, and I know where that is. Cool. All right. Rain Roller is a survival platform game with complex ecosystem and NPC behavior. I actually have heard of the game Rain World because RPG Nerdos loves that game and has done some viewer-created ships based on that. But I didn't know there was songs based on that game. You missed something. Why does breaker room mean security needs to be high? So breaker room allows you to turn power on and off in rooms, and it allows you to set security keycards to on or off. If you turn security keycard setting to off in the breaker room and the power to security keycards to off, then you get through those rooms for free. And if there's a higher security level, there will be more of the unlocked security keycard rooms. Hope I explained that correctly. And I hope I'm understanding it correctly. But based on talking to people last time, I think what I just said is true. Damn it, lose half my steps. I can't do that. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to see what we're drafting in the next room. I don't guess I can ever pick up anything in this room when it's dark, can I? Is there ever like a metal detector I could pick up, or a coin pick up even though it's dark? I don't know. Alright. Completely random. I don't want to use my last gem, I don't think. What did we get? Bedrooms. We get steps, but it is a dead end. Get a gem. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Until you find a breaker room, there's a higher likelihood of encountering a keycard door you may not be able to pass, creating a dead map. Okay. Alright, so I have choices here. I probably go the hallway here first before I backtrack all the way to the den. Although the den is at a lower level, so it's better if I went there, but I don't have a good way to get there without using a crap load of steps, to be honest. So yeah, before I get to the breaker room, I want security level low, so I'm less likely to run into keycard doors. But if I get the breaker room to turn all the keycards off, then I want high security levels, so I'll have a higher chance to run into those rooms that I can get through for free. I think that's how it works. Alright, this is going to cost me money, but it lets us get through. Yeah, I haven't been to the garage yet, but the garage would have been a dead end, so... Alright, my last key currently. Alright, billiard room lets us keep going and should get us gems, I think, if we do the puzzle correctly, which means doing math. No items. Don't see any items. Alright, it's time for math. Alright, so we click on 10. 10 minus 7 equals 3. Okay, I did that wrong. Oh, whoops. 15. That moved. I didn't notice that moved. 15 minus 7 is... Was that 8? 5 times 4 is 20. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 20 minus 10. 20 minus 10 is 10. Times 2 is 20. Crap. Did I do the order of operations wrong? I'm not sure. Alright, so 15 minus 7 is 8. 5 times 4 is 20. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Now, what did I do wrong here? 20 minus 10 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. 20 times 2 is 40. Minus 10 would be 30. Did I just click on the wrong thing? 20 minus 10 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. Oh, I didn't see the division. You're right. I did not see that. That's my bad. So it's 20. 20 minus 10 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. 20 divided by 4 is 5. Okay. I did not see that. Thank you. Oh, we got double keys. Alright. Alright, that's good. Keys are good. There's breaker box. Pool. Lets us keep going. Oh, it's still drained from the last time? Did it tell me that at some point? That if you drain the pool, it stays drained? And we have a lot of money. Go back to commissary. Where was the commissary? We could buy some stuff. Ah, key card. Yeah. So there we go. If I could find the breaker room, I could get through this door. I think. Pretty sure. Laboratory dead end. Pump room. Useful. Alright, this... I don't have the 2 gems for that, damn. Alright. Alright, pump room is not a dead end, at least. And now that I got the coins, it's probably worth draining the water from some room. Fountain, reservoir, aquarium, kitchen, greenhouse, pool. I don't have any of these rooms yet. I don't know if I want to drain it yet. Wait, was this tank here before? I swear I didn't see that tank here before. Is that the fountain thing? What's up, Renus? How soon do we find out that it was Colonel Mustard with the wrench in the billiard room? Soon, TM, soon. I drained the pool last run, previous stream. I didn't know that it stayed drained. Ah, crap. Oh, jeez. Alright, well... I have 2 keycard rooms locking me out now. So the only way I can go is to the den, which is all the way back around, so... On the right side, I feel like I see the greenhouse sometimes, so maybe I want to drain the greenhouse. Oh, well, although... I'm pretty sure I filled the greenhouse and I filled the kitchen last time. I don't think I've seen them filled with water yet, so I kind of want to see what happens when they are filled. Drain a pool? Are we playing Maniac Mansion now? Yeah, there's a good old school reference. Alright, so whatever you do in the pump control stays from day to day, apparently. So, alright, let's go back. I mean, if I have to come back to drain the something, it's going to be bad, but... it's going to cost me a coin. Alright, where do we want to go? I want to go down to commissary on the way back currently have a shovel, coin purse, broken lever, compass. We have a lot of items right now. And we have a hammer available if we find code check. Sleeping mask. I have no idea what that's for. I am 1 coin short of metal detector. I don't want to buy the salt shaker because I've never bought it before. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, you gain extra steps. Oh, that's what it does. Okay. Now I know. Now I know. What is that brown mail letter sort of icon next to the mini-map when you open it? This? I'm not sure. To be honest, I could not tell you. Nothing to dig in here, right? I don't think so. Alright, we have 1 key, 1 gem. I want to open that, but if this takes a key, I will have no key. Alright, dining room is the only one that lets us continue to go through. If I open this? No, we gotta keep our key. Dead end. Damn it. We don't have a reroll. Okay, so I think we've bricked our run. Seems really unlucky sometimes, just the RNG for this. I see coupon book in there. Or is that just showing the menu? It's just showing the menu, I guess. Oh yeah, we could see the flooded kitchen. Totally why I did that. Is it flooded? That means I can turn the water on in the kitchen. Interesting. So that's what that means. It means the water works. Which I assume means I need to fill something with water. Am I going to draw my outside room? I don't know what that means, Gunther. I feel like you just spoiled something. I didn't know there was an outside room to draw. I don't know how you do that. I've yet to have a room outside that lets me do anything. I've explored outside like 2 or 3 times. So I don't even know if I can do what you're saying. And that's why I haven't been watching any streams. I don't want to spoil anything. Now let's go open the... let's go open the chest since my keys don't do anything else. I guess I'll go outside and see if I can figure out what you're talking about. Because a couple places I've been that I've seen a door, they don't open for me. So maybe you didn't spoil, you just gave me a hint for what I can do in the future, because I don't... Did I ever get a code for the orchard? I think I saw a clue about the orchard, maybe. I'll flip my coin here. I've done that many times. This door I can't interact with for some reason. It just shakes. I don't know what to do with that. I'll show you what I've seen outside, because I don't know what you're talking about with an outdoor room. I think I've explored everything. I can't go in there. I know there's this, like, dark hallway over here. I still haven't been able to get a hammer to to try to like maybe smash my way through these guys, or I don't know, a lighter to light those things. I do have my shovel. Maybe I can find some place to shovel outside. It's a good idea. I don't think I've ever had a shovel coming outside. Let's see. I'll try to keep an eye out for digging places. Huh. I didn't notice this little... Looks like a water pipe or something before. Alright, did I miss any digging places around here? I do not see any digging places. You think it's a gas line to light the torches? Yeah, maybe so. Maybe you're right. Like, I don't know how to get up here. This seems like I should be able to get up there, but... I don't know how. Like, I can't jump over any of the sides here. It looks like a little trail I can get up to. This is broken. I don't know, it feels like maybe something I gotta unlock eventually. Like maybe I get hedge trimmers and I can go past the hedges or something. I haven't seen anything like that yet though. And I did see this door last time, but I can't interact with it. I don't think I've seen any dirt on the ground I can interact with. This is just the gate to get out, which I don't think I'm supposed to leave. There's this door that I've never been able to interact with. Still can't. Now I did see some picture about this orchard thing about a tree. Oh, the tree's cut down. I saw a picture with a tree here and it had like, I don't know, Joni loves Chachi or something on it. Is there a cut down log that gives me a clue for the code or something? The log I sit on, maybe? No. Probably is just a clue around here somewhere. But yeah, I saw a picture with something on this. Wonder if there are other ways to make the water pump reusable. It had at least 5 options. Yeah, but it names all the rooms that it interacts with, so... And I didn't have any of those rooms available for this run. It's like aquarium, fountain. Fountain is outside. I should have drained the fountain, which means I have to fill the pool. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have exactly 18 steps. And that's exactly how many it takes to get to the pump room and back. Pretty sure... Man, they're... I don't know how to find the code for this. I know where the tree should be. I didn't see anything to shovel here. Still calling, we gotta somehow drain the fountain. Well, yeah. I think we could do it now. I think we're gonna get too tired the second we come back out because we'll run out of steps. Wait, 16. 18. Yeah, we don't actually have enough. Why am I losing steps? Oh. That loses steps, huh? I wonder if it would just give me all the money back that I've thrown in there. Well, I guess I could get to it and I could drain the fountain. That'll be drained for the next day if it stays. We could test it anyway. I can get sleeping mask since I've never bought it. See what it does. First time you enter each bedroom with sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Does that gain us enough steps? +2 and +5. Okay, maybe I can get out now. Maybe sleeping mask will let me do it. I wasted 2 steps going back and forth last time, sadly. But we'll see, I guess. Alright, so let's drain the fountain. Which means we fill the pool. So I can have some place where the fountain water to go, I think. Fountain... Actually... Hold on a second. How many pipes we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I don't actually know what this last one is for, to be honest. Must be for something later. So this one is how we drain the fountain. Okay. Alright, now to make room for more water, I need to put water into the pool. That's wrong. It's down. I lost some before near your camp. Okay. Is this not the pool? Shouldn't this be going? Oh, I have to click the pool button, I think, over here. There we go. It's crazy. I can actually see it filling, can't I? Huh. I can only... I actually can't see that real time. I feel like you should be able to see that real time, to be honest. Alright, so now we do... So we can empty out this again, I think. Yeah, that's right. No, that's backwards. Nope, that's not right. What am I trying to do? Fountain. Should be going up this way. Oh, why is that not working? Because I have to click fountain again. Jesus. There. Keep in mind if we drain it, it might stay overnight like the pool. Yeah, oh, I'm assuming that. I am assuming that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need, I think I need to move a little water here over to there somehow, which would be... How do I do this? Something like aquarium... It'll have to be, I think, reservoir. Go into there. That's not actually what I wanted to do, was it? Actually, this might work. If I do this and then swap that, that puts this extra water into the aquarium, I think. Yes. 2 of those, that frees up fountain to be completely empty, I think. No! Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's fine, we just turn it around, it'll fix it. Alright, that should be empty fountain now, I think. Can just split the remaining 2 hectoliters between the tanks. You can't move water from one tank to the other if you're trying to tell me to do that, Halcyon. There is no pump that moves water from one tank to the other. You have to use, at least this is what I think I learned from draining out the pool the first time, is I learned that you have to move from one of these tanks into something here, and then from there into the other tank using the middle pump. So I don't think I can do what you're telling me to do. Now let's see if we can get outside to see what's there. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but from my understanding, there is no way to move water from one tank to another tank without using intermediaries, which is what I did. Alright, let's see what an empty fountain does. Oh my gosh, does this mean I can go somewhere? Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, I've never been here before. I don't know if I should be picking up that money or not. So this is the water drained. What is this? Basement door is locked. Okay. What did that say? The key does not fit. Well, the only other type of key I've seen is a silver key. And I don't remember where I found that. There is no way to move water from one tank to a tank, indeed. Okay, good. So I did it right then. Alright, well then I don't know. So I don't think I can do anything else here. Alright, I think we gotta reset. Unless I can figure out a way to get through the door over here. Let's figure out where I'm losing steps. Did I lose a step when I go through this gate? Did I lose a step when I go to the campsite? Looks like no. Oh, I did lose a step somewhere. I don't know where it was though. Oh, no. I don't want to do that yet. Oh, there's that little bird thingy. My dad said my character loves to play with or something. I feel like there's a way to know this code. I wrote down a couple codes last time and it wasn't the right code. This log had something written on the side. I think I just call it a day. I'm not seeing anything that I can do. I had 2 portions of water left in the fountain. I had both tanks 3-4. You could split it and get each tank 1/4 directly without aquarium workaround. Alright, fine. It's fine. Thanks for the help. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm sure I did it wrong. You can tell me next time how to do it differently. It's whatever. What I did worked. I don't care. I did it a different way. All right, total rooms 25. Steps taken 75. Okay. All right. So I feel like we were building pretty well the maze, and then we just kind of got unlucky there to get the dead ends. So now that this is open, I know I can I know I need to get keys for it. I kind of want to have the pool drained by default so I can get free money from the pool, but... Check if I get free mountain money. Whoops. Should have checked that, you're right. When I come back, I'll use a step. 2 steps to check that. A little delayed on your suggestion, sorry. I kind of wish you started in the courtyard, but I don't know. Do I want the 2 gems or do I want 1 of each item? I think I want 1 of each item, to be honest. You suspect the mountain money was not free. Well, or the fountain money. I had been throwing money into the fountain previously. I'm worried that because I picked it up, it won't be there anymore. It's like a way to conserve money between runs or something. Stealing all that money last time is something I shouldn't have done. Steal money from myself. What do I need more? Gems or money? Probably gems. Coin purse. 2 runs in a row would have found the coin purse. Nice. Alright, what do we got? The gems are in the white box. Only 1 box contains gems. Only 1 box is true. Alright. The gems are in the white box. If this one's true, then this one is... Only 1 box contains the gems. Well, we know that that's true, actually. So that is true. We know that this is... We actually don't know if this is true or false. Crap, this one seems kind of tricky. The rules of this, for anybody who doesn't know, is 1 box is guaranteed to be true, 1 box is guaranteed to be false, and the 3rd one could be either. So, steal money from ourselves and spend it on sweet treats and biatches. We all do that from time to time. Okay. Okay, so we know this is true. We don't know if this is true. The gems are in the white box. We don't know if this is true. One of these 2 has to be false. So that's what we know. If this is false, then the gems are not in the white box. If this is false... If this is false, then 2 boxes are true. You think if only 1 box is true, then that box can't be true. I think this box can be true because there could be 2 false boxes, but maybe that's what you're saying. Might be a false dichotomy here or something. So I said if this was false, the gems are in the white box. This is false and the gems are not in here. If this is true, the gems are in here. We know that this is always true. So if this is true, this is false. If this is false, then 2 boxes are true. That would make sense. That would mean this is true, this is true, this is false. So if this is true and this is false, does that work? Only 1 box is true. Oh wait, I think this can't be true. Because if this is true, we know that this is true, then that's 2 boxes are true. So I think this is false, this is true, and the gems are here. I hope I'm right. I think I'm right. Nice. Okay, alright. GG gem time. Kind of want to go back in a circle so I can go back to these rooms, because we're supposed to be the lower level rooms first, based on the hint we received earlier. Can I have a shovel? I can have a shovel. Nice. I can has shovel, please. The gems are not tasty. True, true. Don't eat the gems. An old shoe. Lose my 1 coin if I go there. Uses a gem if I do that. Just go in there and get some things. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to go through it. But I have the option to go through it, and then I'm going to open this one. Greenhouse. Security. I don't have the broken handle like I had last time. Let's do security. You're gonna cook yourself some chicken burgers. Alright, enjoy your chicken burgers. Oh gosh. Security. Door in the security room. Alright, do the same thing as last time. Low. Unlocked. Whoops. Back. This. View state inventory. Okay, we haven't missed anything yet. I'm going to check if this becomes the utility room. Alright, so I'd have to backtrack. Whenever items would be spread through the house, they're placed in this room instead. Let's do that. And then I think I'm going to backtrack down over here and work my way back up. Feels like maybe a waste of steps, but it also feels like the way that one book recommended me do things. And if I come back here once I find utility room, I'll be able to get through that door, I think. Last time you did cooking, you forgot to turn off the gas. Don't forget to do that. Yeah, remember to turn off the gas. Goodness gracious, that's scary. Yeah. Do I go back there and spend 2 steps to check if there's coins in there? I think I'm going to not do that. That'll give me coins. This, I don't have the gems for that. That would spread the money into that room I said earlier. This guy gives me steps. Do I want coins or steps? Go coins right now. And I've already seen the... oh, how about both? Because an apple is steps. I've already seen the chapel, so I know I won't be creating the chapel on this side. Please don't require keys. Let's keep the rooms going, I guess. No items in this room this time? Sad. I need a key is what I need. Well, there's breaker box, though. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. That's nice. If I do this, I can get through the keycard rooms, which could be very important. And go back and start. And I do have 2 other rooms up here. I'm going to do the breaker box here. Be amusing after we died, we would get a death cam showing top 3 situations we were close to dying but not have died. Then a high score in years and respawn option. Okay. Yes, if only real life were like video games, I agree. So we want to turn darkroom on. We want to turn gymnasium off. And I think we want garage on. Now, I have a picture for this, don't I? Pictures, screenshots, fuse box hint. So I saved this last time. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. So this is my hint for this. I don't know what I want these to be, I guess, is the thing. Press any button to activate blue. So if it's green and I press this, so I can turn them all green. If I press the green, it turns blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. Okay. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Huh. Yeah, I have a clue for the lights, but I don't know what I'm actually trying to get. I think maybe I need 5 purple indicators to get 6th purple indicator, maybe? How do I get blue again? That'll turn those to blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red to get purple. So that gets that purple. Let's start these all over if I can. A blue next to a red. I want this to be red. If I do that, is there a final state I need to get the lights to be? I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to figure out the system right now. If I wanted to get them all red, I mean all purple. Seems kind of difficult, to be honest. I got them all purple. I don't know if I need that to be all purple, but I did it. So I can do it again if I figure it out. Again, I have no idea what that just did. Keycard room, security room should now be available though. I have a feeling there's some combination of colors I need and I just don't know those combinations yet. So. I don't have the gems for that. And the other room would be a dead end. Now I have the gems to do a passageway. We can re-roll once, which is very nice. To just use the game capture frozen. Oh, it is frozen. The hell? I don't know why that happened. Give me a second. Okay. Does that work? Okay, there it is. Thank you for telling me, Gunther. I don't know. Maybe when I alt-tabbed, something happened. Alright, I think I fixed it. Let me know if that happens again. It's probably because I was alt-tabbing to look at the picture. My closet gives me 4 items, but is a dead end. Nook basically is a dead end. Guest room's a dead end. So all 3 are dead ends unless I re-roll. Could just go in here and get a key. I know I have places to go up here now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the walk-in closet to get as many items as possible. Ooh, sleeping mask. Nice. Key, 2 gems. Okay, so we got our 4 items, I believe. I think this is the first time I've been to the closet before. That's our uncle's wife, late wife, maybe? We talked about something about there being pictures of her all over the house, the estate, or something. Okay, I think that's everything in here. Alright, so if I go through the chapel, I could go here. It would cost me a coin. I think it might be worth doing that. I don't think I used the redraw option from the drawing room like I should have. Now let's spend 1 coin to go this way. Okay, that dead ends. That'll go across. That goes the direction I want it to go. Let's go get the items from this one. Sometimes there's something back here, or at least I'm convinced there sometimes is. Alright, 7. 4 minus 2 is 2. Oh wait, no, that's 4 times 2 is 8. 14 minus 4 is 10. Divided by 5 is 2. 7 minus 3 is 4. Times 10 is 40. Divided by 2 is 20. So you found the game of the year. You're 140 hours in and you still can't stop. Wow, nice. 140 hours in. I was worried after the first day that I would solve it too quickly and not have much content, but 140 hours, that's encouraging that I'll have lots of content to play this game. I'm happy to hear that. I don't want that. This gives me more options where to go. One thing I love most about this game is so freaking chill. I love how chill this game is. Damn, there's no way to get through here. So I guess I just go in here and get the gems, probably. Well, my steps aren't in a great shape right now, but we'll have plenty of gems. Do I have shovel? I do. Coin, okay. And that'll let me get my hammer, but it'll be a dead end. I don't want a dead end yet. I could go back around. Do this. We have gems for days. So, of course, they have a bunch of gems for sale. Sure, we'll buy one more. So we have plenty. We have 3 apiece. Do I spend all my money on gems? Oh, an upgrade disc for 15. Crap, maybe I should have saved my money for that. It's got a nice gameplay loop where each day you learn just a little bit more than the day before. More layers than Shrek holding a bag of onions. Much chiller than double missile launcher, hacking ship encounter in FTL, or servers closing 5 minutes into a run in the bazaar. Both of those things are quite true. Okay. Trying to decide if I want to spend my money. One more gem. Let's get all the gems, I guess. It's the most gems I think I've ever had. Alright, day 5. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. I think eventually there's one that's bad. That's why I keep checking it every day. Hopefully that's useful. So I'm going to need to get to the left and down, potentially. I have a bunch of keys, thankfully. I don't want Great Hall until I get the one that all hallways are unlocked. Laboratory. This lets me... What does this let me do? It lets me combine items. I have 2 keys. Try to get locked out of this side over here. Do need to go to the left. If I go through corridor, I have 2 open doors in the foundation, so... I have shovel. Nice. First time I've been able to dig up stuff in this room. Nothing. Great. All tin can. And okay, that looks like everything. Alright. Let's go right first, if I can, which would be this direction. +1 step for each room in your house. Wow, okay. It is a dead end if I go there. Both of these are dead ends that won't let me go down. Do I re-roll to counter that? I think I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm not gonna get that room this run. Am I? Am I going to accept that? I'm not gonna accept it. Okay, dark room. Alright, that lets me get to that room. And it doesn't matter if it's dead end. Damn it, I turned the light on in here. Apparently, walking into the dark room, even if you've already turned it on in the utility closet, doesn't keep the light on. That's annoying. Alright, so... do a random room. What do we got? Oh, I've not been in the furnace room before. What does the furnace room do? You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Okay, well... okay. Well, I've now been in here for the first time. I have to flip the breaker after I go in the dark room? Yeah, well, that's not happening probably this run at all. I have been able to turn the lights on once in the dark room, so I'm not going to be too worried about it right now. Let's do a 2 gem requirement room, see what we get. Have I been in this room? The master bedroom. Plus 26 steps? Ah, okay, nice. Oh my gosh, it's a little puzzle box. I don't think I have any clues about what this is. Here, there's a clue right next to it. What's the current goal I'm working on? Learn stuff, Chomsy Doodle. I'm on day 9 and I haven't even been to every room yet. Mora Jai Box, fun for the family. Mora Jai boxes were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Mora Jai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Mora Jai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. All 4 corner tiles. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Mora Jai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. All 4 corner tiles into white squares is my goal. Okay. Is this the red prints that I already read? To my encouraging uncle who opened many doors for me, ever grateful, Mary. Yeah, I did read the book already. Okay. Herb, the controls for the foundation elevator are located behind the foundation wall. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the foundation. Unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw. Please advise. So I need a door. I need something above this in order to use that. Okay. That's a good clue. That is a good clue. Ooh, lockpicks. Cool. The second time I found those. So that's new. So now I know I got to get a room behind the foundation if I want to use the elevator to get down wherever that goes. Cool. Yay for new information. I don't know if I'll be able to make that happen this run. All right, so I need to get the 4 corners. To do it, right? That's the 4 corners white. Nice. What did we get? Allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. What is allowance? Does that mean I start the day off with 2 gold or something? Cool. All right, this has been a successful run just for permanent upgrades. All right, my only way I can currently go, sadly, is through the foundation room. So that one's... I can get through it. So a room adjacent. Ah, okay, so it'd be up there. So I think it'd have to be above it. I think that's what that means. That's morning starting money is what your allowance is? Okay, cool. Alright, try lock quick hit. No. No, my only key. My last key, I should say. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Okay, well, let's just go passageway. We have gems for this reason. Alright, I'm gonna go down first. See if I can open up this part of the... Since I got a bunch of steps. I really feel like I need items, damn it. Our you draft more red things really sucks. I think I'm gonna have to go archives because if I go laboratory, I'm blocked off, and if either of these require keys, I'm pretty sure my lockpicks aren't gonna work, and I can't lose half my steps. These are both terrible. These both suck. I haven't been in this room yet, though, so let's see if there's anything new here. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marian Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swim Bird, had been chosen as the Herald Literacy Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird author never considered herself success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell the same story twice at bedtime, and so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular writer and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, but the charges were later dropped. No matter where Rand goes, there's at least one Marion there, huh? Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her longtime publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold had past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. Was seen at the corner suspicious bag under something, waved down a local something. This is the third major something last year. Is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was the last person. Trial began on Tuesday, expected to last up to something with grand treason. Wow. No traces discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend 3:45 p.m. Friday getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point. We are seeking information. Wow, this is a long scrapbook of newspaper articles. Cinca is the safe brand? Yes, I think you're right. Cinca is the safe brand. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside of noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. So are all the gems that we're finding part of this museum heist? Okay, that's the end. End of the article. So we've learned. What have we learned here? Marion Marigold. Is she the son of H.S. Sinclair, which is our grandpa, I think? Or she's the daughter, maybe? She's the daughter, and we're the grandson. That would make her my aunt or mother, I guess. I would probably know if it was my mother. But maybe it's a twist. I thought she was my aunt, but she was actually my mother the entire time. Okay, I think I'm supposed to be using those things to know where to find the something. Boiler room or something. This could be boiler room, maybe? Could be. Alright, power source. Alright, boiler room. Archived floor plan confidential. Damn, I've never seen this before. Oh, I haven't seen this before because this is that red one that makes one locked. Okay. Well, I think this is the first time we get into the boiler room. So if I can find the laboratory, I can do something with the boiler room for the first time. First time in boiler room. Let's see what we can do here. Can dig. Can I get a key? Damn, I need a key. Interesting. So there's disconnected pipes that it looks like maybe we can interact with. Does that make that work, potentially? That turns the door on or something. If I were to enter this room from the south, I think that would maybe let me gain access to this or something. If I want this to go outside. Definitely no clues here. That looks like something can turn and move something. Okay, so that lets me get across, but it's blocked by something over there. Okay, that goes away. Wow, what is this doing? Oh, I need to... Huh. What does that do? Okay, so that's the bridge across. This moves these guys. Oh, okay, so that would let this one go across to there. So I need to get that to be open somehow. I don't know how to time this. Am I supposed to time it? Oh wait, maybe there's another switch that... There's another switch. Yeah, there's one right here. Okay, this room is confusing. Especially because I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm supposed to be able to get access to that. If I do this. It's still blocked. Still blocked. Am I just gonna randomly get lucky and have it not be covered, or there must be a trick to this. Oh! Yes, I can turn it now. Okay, cool. All right. So now I can do something here. What does this do? Getting gas to this thing. But I want to get to the gas to the thing in the corner and see what that does. Oh, gives me an elevator. Oh, so this elevator now works. Which means I can now do this. Now I can get across if I need to. Okay, this looks like... What does this look like? This looks like the breaker room thing. I have no idea what this is doing. Was there a gap from a missing panel? I don't know. So I think what I need now, I need to go down. Now I think I need... the way across to be available. That means the elevator doesn't work now. Okay, so now I can go across. Okay, I think what we're trying to do is make this door accessible. This has a light on it now. Okay, so it's showing me the ducts going 3 different directions. So if I go to the right... No, what is this doing? It's a blue light. I mean, that kind of looks like the lights in the breaker room. I wonder if that's the code I need, like dark blue dark. What happens if I do this switch? Okay, that gives me 2 lights. Okay, so I think I need all 3 lights, maybe? No idea. So I need gas coming up through this 3rd one, I think is what this is telling me. Third one being this one here. I'm not sure what I did, but I think I did it right. I don't know what this means, but activate. I think we're supplying power to whichever direction we do this. Yeah. Does that mean there's power this way and I can open this door now? I think maybe I need power to these two lights. So I'm pretty sure what this is doing is supplying power to whichever direction. So if I do power to the left side and I open that door and I get the laboratory room, I think I'll be able to do the laboratory thing I couldn't do before. Oh, lockpick worked. Nice. Use 2 steps if I go in there. Use da juice. I don't know what that means, but thank you. I will. This is dead end. Will it kill me? I'm gonna go for this. This is the first time I've done this. Okay, so weight room, which is half of my steps. Okay, well, we're not going there yet. I think I can open this door if... Okay, I don't think I've done everything in this room that I can. Because the blue thing is what turns the elevator on. The red thing... I don't know what the red thing does. They should turn the red thing on. What does the red thing on do? Is that for the door up above? Okay, one of the lights is on. Okay, I see a pipe. Okay, so if I turn that one around, I think I can open that other door. Let's go see if I'm right about that. There's a joke about Juice's power. Okay, gotcha. Can I get up there? Big mist vibes in this room, huh? Yeah. I don't have access to this one anymore. It's fine. It's on. Oh, actually, I do have access to it, strangely enough. Now let me use the elevator. Problem is the door is now not open, is it? No, I needed this to be connected. Do I need the red to be connected? I don't think I need the red to be connected. Actually, I think I can make this work. I need this one and this one to be connected, I think. If I have those two connected... Gosh, I don't know. If I do this... Hey, there's our open door. Okay, I thought I had to have both sides. Okay. Yay, no key. Study. Pool. Okay, pool's good. Let's go with pool. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump rule to today's draft pool. Okay. So... I think I want power. There's like certain rooms that the power can follow and certain rooms it can't follow or something. I don't know if the power can go through pool room or not, but I'm gonna have it go this way just in case. Have I found the pump room yet? I haven't. It's gonna be a locked door, isn't it? Lockpick kit. Oh, it actually worked. Well, that's dead end. But green rooms are free to draft, so how many available places do I have? I have only 2 ways to go currently. One of them's gonna lose half my steps. We'll do this one, I guess, unless Mage Chambers. This would let me to continue exploring, but I'm less likely to find things. Fine, let's do it. My bedroom's actually kind of perfect. I need to go to the locksmith at some point. No items because the darn maid cleaned them up. Darn you, maid. Okay, the gymnasium light should be off. So I think I don't lose whatever happens with this one, I think. So lose 2 steps when you go through the room or whatever. Alright, we got pump room. So we can drain the water out of the pool. If we want to do that. We needed power to this room, didn't we? Power to this room is how this pump turns on, I think, is how that works. Alright, I think we empty out, or fill the fountain back up and empty out. I don't know what the reservoir is. Maybe I want to empty out some of these other rooms that I haven't found yet. Nah, I don't know. I think I just have empty out the pool. Alright, so fountain. When I say empty out, I mean fill the fountain again so I can empty the pool. Fountain bar seems to have blue tint halfway. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I see what you're talking about. I think that might just be a lighting thing. I don't think that's actually... I don't think that actually means anything. At least I don't think so. Let me empty out... I think I should do this side first, since that's the one that goes to the pool. So we empty this guy out. So we got a new key, no point in draining the fountain. Yeah, we need to figure out what that key is. I wonder if it's that silver key I found once. I've only found it that one time, though. I'm a little worried I didn't quite do this right. Let's find out, I guess. No, that's not right. It's this. It's pool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move the water from one to another, I think. And so that one's gonna be reservoir. We put into this one over here. And then we put this guy. Swap this out here. And that will empty the water for the pool to be empty again. Okay. Pool. Alright, pool is now empty. Do I care about emptying anything else? I've not been in the greenhouse since I turned the water on. I have been in the kitchen since I turned the water on. And I couldn't do anything in the kitchen, so... Alright, so the pool is now emptied out. Nothing I can do in this room. Seems like getting the boiler room next to the pump room, something that you eventually have to do. Good, we can get the money from here. Every time we come in this room, we can do this now. Okay. So we can go up the passageway to avoid losing half my steps for a bit longer. I did put power that way, but it didn't really do anything. I don't know if this can go through the archives or not, but I'll put it in the middle. Can I go down through the elevator? Yes, I can. Go. Hey, there's power in here. Okay, so power can go through these rooms. Interesting. Do we know what rooms the power can power? Laboratory. So hopefully we can make laboratory appear. That's cool. It's the first time we've gotten the power. Is there power in this room too? Not sure. There's power in the gymnasium. Weight room, whatever it is. Damn it, I knew it was gonna happen. Alright, well the only thing I could do is go through the weight room and lose half my steps then, which sucks. There's nowhere else I can go, right? It's been a pretty good map though. I wonder if this is my best one so far. But I'm about to lose half my steps, which is... Suck it. You have good news and bad news. What's the... Tell me the bad news first. Oh, I didn't lose the half steps. Why didn't I lose the half steps? Did I already lose them? Maybe I already lost the half steps, actually. Okay, that one worked. Launder currency. I wonder what that means. I lost someone driving the room. Yes, that's the news. Oh. Okay, good job. Well played. I don't have gems, so I can't do that one. Launder currency, I assume means... Actually, I don't know what that even means. 2 bedrooms. Probably give me a bunch of steps. Turn your coins into bitcoins. Cheap! West Wing Hall. That worked out great, actually. Okay, I already read that a while ago. Lockpick works. Beautiful. This would give me 8 coins. Be just a dead end. Let's do a dead end to get it out of the pool, maybe. And I'm not sure if going in there does anything for us. If there was stuff on the ground around the... like cabinets maybe, but the maid would have cleaned it up, I think. Darn that maid! I got no keys. These are all locked, aren't they? Alright, well, we only have one more door to try, and it's the top one from weight room, which is probably going to be locked. It's not locked, okay. Did I not make the green ones free? I did not. So I have no gems. Alright, well, let's go to the sauna. I've never been to the sauna. At least it's a new room. And start the next day with 20 extra steps. That's cool. Man, I want to just chill out in this sauna. Oh. Sneakers. Okay. Alright, I believe that's everything I can do. Which, wow, that is... we almost got the entire thing. I'm just missing keys. Is there anything I can do? That's locked. That's locked. If I walk out, I could throw a coin into the fountain's about all I could do. I'm wondering if the boiler room stays activated like the pool room stays activated. Okay, where do I even go to get out of here? That way, okay. Making sure I didn't miss any doors. I'm pretty sure everything's locked. I could go by the security room to see if there's any keys I missed, potentially. If I want to go to the security room, I have to go from the same direction I'm going, I think, which is this way. Through the elevator. Why was one of them glowing? One of what's was glowing? Damn it. Which way was I supposed to go to get back out of here? Commissary, through the foundation. Alright, I don't think I have enough steps to get anywhere. There's a room being drafted that was glowing a while ago. Oh. I don't know if I maybe not have seen that. I think I might just call it a day, because... yeah, let's see. This game is so crazy, man. Oh, my sneaker's activated. You just make sure this says key, right? Yeah. Anything from this room being powered? Could I have bought a key? I could have bought a... no, I couldn't. I only had 8 gold. He cost 10. Damn, is it worth spending my gold on gems for no reason? I don't think so. 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't get out. Alright. Let's call it a day. Call it. We can do one more start before we take our first break of the day. I think that might have been our best day so far with number of rooms. It became the Scarlet Manor because of 8 red rooms. Huh. I don't know if I've seen it change the name before. 38 total rooms. I think that's my best. Scarlet Manor. Alright, so I think we start with 2 coins now, since we had that allowance upgrade or whatever. Day 10. That's cool that the reflection of the day hanging in the sky reflects off the water in the fountain. Oh, and we also got the 20 extra days. Oh, we have a new letter here. Allowance. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we've all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage, House Manager. How nice of you, Anne. Alright, cool. Maybe the name of the manor depends on the common room color? Yeah, maybe so. I could get my hammer from the very beginning this time. Do I want to do that? How many things have I not been able to sledge open? I don't know. I'm going to try it for once. I can always bring it back. Check it again if I need to. I kind of want to take the sledgehammer outside one time too. Try it on those boxes. Alright, let's go key. This could get us some jewels. Let's do jewels. Check for the coin purse, perchance. No coin purse here today. Alright, what do we got? The statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. The gems are in the white box. Alright, well at least one of these is false. Statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. The gems are in the white box. So if this one is false, the statements with the words white are always true. If this is false, then this can't be true. So if this is false, and this is true, I think. If this is false, have I made it back into the antechamber yet? I don't think so. I don't remember what the antechamber is. So currently what I'm leaning towards is that this one's false, and this one's true. If that's not the case, if this is true, statement on the white box is true, then this is true. Statements with the word white are always true. Then this would always also have to be true. So that can't be true, because then there'd be no false box. So if this is false, this has to be false, which means this has to be true, which I think means that it has to be here. Beautiful. Very nice. Go here for the gem, I guess. Antechamber. What is antechamber? Is that... Describe that room to me. to tell you if I can remember if I've been there even once. I mean... No, I've never been there. I've not been there a single time. I've opened one of the doors once. Like, from somewhere else, the bottom door opened. But I've never actually been in the room. So no, I cannot say that I've been there yet. Items for sale. To observatory. Alright, let's see what day 6 has. If it's something bad, we don't look through it. 4 doors. It's 5. Oh, it skips 6. Okay. So let's see what 6 is then. I hope it's not bad. Oh. Oh. Sledgehammer for 2 chests in the main room. Holy crap, okay. I definitely want to make it back to the... should I go back to the entrance hall now? If I don't, I'm going to have to make a longer backtrack. Okay, let's go get the chests. Maybe we can get some extra keys. Got a key card, nice. Alright, now I'm debating going outside with my sledgehammer because I've never done that. It'll cost me a couple steps, but I have all these extra steps. Let's go for it. Maybe I can bash open this with the sledgehammer. I've never tried that. No. I'm gonna not throw a coin because I might need it. I'm gonna go see if I can bash my way through the boxes or this. No, can't bash my way through that. Hoping I don't use a step here. No. 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 Alright, so sledgehammer that I do have does not get me through the boxes. Now I know. Now I know. I've been meaning to check that. I wonder if I should go try to bash the lock off the orchard. Somebody said they brute forced it, which I'm assuming is what that means. They used the thing on it. So let's use our extra steps we have for the day. This feels a little wasteful, but it's our first time we've had an option to give this a try. Might as well. Let's see where the steps go. Right there is the cutoff for the steps, apparently. All right, can I bash this? Oh. Wow, and another one just went off. Wow, we're using a lot of steps here. So that doesn't work. Bash. I want to bash. Apparently I can't bash this. If it's a coded lock, then brute force just means try every combination possible, huh? But I saw something there. Well, what are the passwords that we got so far? I have a couple passwords. One was 9083. I'm pretty sure I tried that. "9083" doesn't work. There's also the Christmas code, which is 1225, which is for the safe. I'm gonna assume that doesn't work here, but I don't know if I've ever tried 1225 here. Let's give it a try. Okay. So it looks like neither of those passwords are correct. I still feel like I saw a picture that showed that on the tree next to it is the password, and I don't know where that tree went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, that's the same password as all my luggage. Good old Spaceballs. Alright, well, let's head back. Hopefully not use... I mean, I'm going to be using a couple more steps, but... Alright, now I know Sledgehammer doesn't do anything for me there. We tested it. I never knew for sure, but it's new knowledge. Didn't have before. Which is what we want to gain every day, is some new knowledge. I have 4 keys, 4 gems for the day. That's awesome. Alright, where are we headed? Up to the observatory and hope we don't have an immediate dead end. That would really suck. Because we have so many resources on the day. Come on, give me a 4-way hallway, please. I'm sure there's nothing I'm missing here. No compass or anything. Oh my god. 2 dead ends and 1 single door. Sometimes it feels like RNG just Fs you in this game. Like you just don't get good choices for your door drafting. Yeah, Taters messed up the quote. Messed it up, Taters. Security. Okay, that's 3 doors. Typing on mobile. You knew Ram would get it. Yeah, don't mess up your quotes, Taters. Alright, so I do have 1 key card. So, if there's a key card door, we can actually open it. So what does that mean for the security options I want to use? I have 4 keys and I have a key card. I think we still want offline mode to be unlocked. Probably still want security level to be low, I'm guessing. You have failed yourself for the last time. Okay. And see if I've missed anything so far. I have not. Okay, good. Alright, so let's go down to see if we can find more consumables. Discover less common things drafting in the library. Well, it would be a dead end. Courtyard would not be a dead end, but cost us a gem. Let's do it. Any shovel? Man, we've had shovel twice in a row in the courtyard. No such luck this time. Sad. Alright, let's go downwards then. Because security does have a way to go to the right. Alright, this is the 1225. Cinca, yeah, there's that Cinca reference that Gunther recognized earlier. This is the note that's saying something about how dare you not be sad about Marion disappearing, right? Yeah. Herbert. So Daniel is mad at Herbert about not omitting Marion's details on the public record. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but okay. I'm going to try to remember this information. Oh, that's a sleeping mask. I bet you I missed that a couple times. All right. We already have 1 room cut off, sadly. We do get a bunch of extra steps, which is nice. That won't do us any good, so let's draft the dead end, I guess. Get the steps from the dead end. Potentially get an item if there's anything in here. Ooh, Ooh! This is the first time I found a magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. I've never found that before. Cool. A new item. I assume now I need to get the I think it was in the dark room that I found the picture about the apple orchard that I think the code is on there and I need the magnifying glass for. Cool, that's the first time I found that. Another new item. Very exciting to find a new item. Okay, again, my only way is through the security room. At least I have consumables, but I'm worried about running into a dead end. Please don't dead end me, bro. Don't dead end me. Alright, the only way to not dead end is chapel. I gotta give away my monies. Feels like I never find anything in the chapel. Like there's no items on the ground, no books to look through. Yeah, redraw. Here we go. Quite useful. So we have, this is the most steps I think we've ever had. We're at 70 right now. I gotta keep an eye out for other documents I can use the magnifying glass on now. Alright. Okay, we got keys. Oh, we could do the breaker box, but it would dead end us. Let's redraw. I feel like we could get better here. We get one free draw. Pool. That puts a bunch of stuff in the pool. Beautiful. Okay, and then we'll go across. Get some money. Money. Okay, we're going to have to take a break in the middle of this day, I think, unless we dead end really soon. Ooh, nice dining room one. Yeah, definitely dining room. Don't see any items. Using my keys. Spread keys throughout the house. So I'd be spending a gem to potentially get keys. I think I'm gonna go gymnasium. I think we have the steps to spare. And it gives me the most options. And if I can draw the power thing, we can turn the light out. Oh, we're using all of our keys right now, though. Alright, well, there's the breaker box. Let's go do it. Turn the lights out in gymnasium. Keycard system off. And I don't know what I need to do for that yet. Okay. Now I could turn the security to high, because all those doors will just be unlocked now. If I want to backtrack there. I'm not sure if backtracking is even worth it, to be honest. And it seems like it's going to be hard to get these rooms down here, if it's even possible. Ooh, okay. Is this room? This leads to a room color of my choice. Uses my last gem. I do have other ways to go up. I don't want to use my last gem if I can help it. Got the lever, which we know we need that for the greenhouse, I think. A gem. To not dead end. Let's just grab the items from the storeroom, I guess. Even though it dead ends me here. See if there's any, like, metal detector or anything in here. I don't think I'm seeing anything. Nothing I can smash with my hammer. Okay. Alright. Alright, 2 keys left. Pump room. Secret passage so I could choose a room. Pump room could be very useful. I don't think I need it yet. But I think I'm going to get it anyway. So I don't have to use a gem. I mean, the extra step seems really nice as well, to be honest. Let's go pump room. I'm hoping this does not require a key right here. Oh! This do anything good for me? No. If we could find the boiler room right next to it, I think that would let us do something with this that I don't know what that would be. There's the dark room. We definitely want dark room. So I need to go in, let the lights go out, then go back to the utility closet. So I can turn the light back on. And I think we might get the code for the apple orchard. This is the best we've had, the best opportunity for this. Crap, I went the wrong direction and wasted a thing. You don't have to turn on the red light. Yep, that's Roxanne, you're right. Dark room, toggle it back on. Good song. A little repetitive, like a lot of Sting songs, but... Okay, I messed up. I think I used one extra step, sadly. Looks like you could just step over the orchard fence. It looks like you could step over a lot of things, but... I don't think you can. Now, where's the picture that I saw of the outside? Here. 11:28. There it is. I knew it. 11:28. That's the orchard. Beautiful. We can get to the orchard now. Think, check everything while I'm here. Blow stuff up your eyeballs. Is there a code reflected in your eyes? Is that tree gone if you go there now? Yes, I've checked it a couple times, thinking, okay, I see something here, but I don't know what it is. And that tree is cut down. Tra-la-la-la-la. Oh, what does this say? Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Hartley's room. Green memos found in Hartley's room, which I don't know if I know what that room is, are always false. How do I save this? I don't know how to save these notes. But there we go. Alright, hopefully I'll remember that. Hartley's room memos green are always false. Cool. Yes, the tree is a little stumpy. Yes, it is. Alright, any other things I can learn? Oh, I didn't even pick up this key. Get a close-up of your mole. Another print of her ladyship. Okay, this room has a bust with a code on it that I don't know the code. I've been to this room. It's over this way on the other wall. Any tips here? Something about books being checked out from a library. Probably something I'm supposed to learn from these pictures. Don't know what it is, though. Okay, alright. Well, I think that's all I'm getting here, this run. Okay, where are we going next? Let's go back to the drawing room. Wow, I now... Oh, a key I missed. I just said something that I've heard as a saying, and now I guess I actually understand what that means. Back to the drawing room to do something different than we did the first time. Now a dead end. This would give me keys throughout the house and let me keep going. Although I already am able to keep going that direction. This would give me gems. Or this will cost me gems, but get me potentially keys. I think maybe I need gems more. Since I can already get up that way. Alright, time to do some math. Checking this room every time for things, and I just never find anything. Alright. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Gosh. So I think this is 4 plus 6 is 10. Divided by 5 is 2. Wow, this is getting complicated. 3 plus 4 plus 1 is 8. Minus 7 is 1. Times 18 is 18. Divided by 3 is 6. Nice. Why did I think I would get gems from this? Because I thought it was the other room. I thought it was the parlor, actually. Okay, well, I got keys for days. I'm probably going to run out of his gems, most likely. So I need to get up here, and I can get in this elevator. Let me see if I can do that from the right. I don't have shovel, do I? Do not have the shovel. I have sledgehammer. Got keys for days, man. Keys for days. Damn it. Both dead ends. 4 items at the cost of a gem, or more steps tomorrow. Let's go more steps tomorrow. I really like having more steps tomorrow. I don't know if I had to walk. Oh! What is this? Deposit, a safe deposit box key. I have never seen that. Vault key 233. Holy crap. That's a key to a room I've never seen. I'm quite sure that can't be the key to outside, right? The key to outside... That's a safety deposit box. That's going to be like in a bank or something. Have I seen a room with safety deposit boxes? I've seen the mail room. Well, these are all dead ends. But I can have 10 monies and 2 gems tomorrow if I do this. So we dead-ended, but it's not all bad. I can go to the orchard, use the code we learned. I could freeze my money. And I'll have 2 gems and 10 gold to start the day. I think that's great. We're gonna have extra steps tomorrow. And extra, I think we keep the gold. I think there's something about, like, this room has to reset. The day after you go there. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I think that means maybe you can't go to this room. Maybe... maybe the boiler room has something to do with unfreezing the freezing room. Furnace or something. Alright, well, we still haven't gotten in the back of this place yet. Let's go all the way out. So we can go check the orchard, and then we're going to take our first break here. Oh, sweet. I think the money being frozen means they can't steal my money in here, can they? Nice. No money stolen for you, Chapel. I don't think I care about messing with that. I don't think it does me any good. So we were up to like 70 or 80 steps today, which is pretty crazy. Most steps we've ever had. I should have checked the security room. There were chests that I haven't found. Oh well. I got those 2 chests. Let's go open the apple orchard and see what we've learned. And I can't flip a coin. It is frozen. Hopefully I'll have enough steps to come back and bring the sledgehammer to the coat check. It's right by the entrance, which is perfect. Because if I go into the orchard and I need the sledgehammer and I don't have it, I'll have to waste even more steps to do that. All right, 1128. Yes, who was it that asked? Gary? This is the tree stump that the code was missing from. 1128. Beautiful. All right, into the... I call it the orchard. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. Nice. Nice. I'm also going to have an extra 20 steps from the sauna we were in. Ah, Zackdog called it that was for torches. You called that. 1 torch lit. Cool. That turns it off. Okay. All right, well, let's keep it on. You don't have to show me the cutscene every time. I understand. Thank you. All right, cool. There's a, what is this, a sundial? Supposed to be a way to tell time. Gardener's logbook. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of important wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I don't know how many accents I've gone through here, I will make an effort to make some recording of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticultural and general tomfoolery. Robert Nagula, groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Ollie's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate, encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Espin's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. Okay, I think I might be learning about drafting outdoor rooms now, which I don't think I've been able to do previous to this, that Gunther was alluding to, spoiling earlier. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as a groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. While I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promised high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amounts of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. I have no idea what this is telling me. Survey results. Barren ground, poor soil, good soil, rich soil. I probably should take a picture of this. I hope this doesn't... what am I doing? Paint. Hope this doesn't crash my thing again here. There we go. Soil survey. Save this as... what's this game called? Blueprints Soil Survey. Don't know if I need to keep it, but there we go. Okay, good. Still working. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Ollie's alluring grounds. Oh wait, I already read that. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new features and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. Smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack eaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas lines should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion and have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel Rina. After all, beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Ollie be governed by the patronage of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garth And I'm too scared of chastisement to probe for particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rene's depiction in the chapel. Alright, I'm pretty sure I changed accents from Australian to Cockney to some other form of British like 8 times there, but there we go. We learned something about gardening. I don't know what I learned, but something. I got the first permanent upgrade. I'm pretty sure I've had a couple permanent upgrades, but... It said something about turning off the gas out here to conserve. What is Cockney? That's like a lower class accent. At least in the show My Fair Lady, they call Cockney the accent. Like, what, governor? You did what, mate? That's what I've heard that described as Cockney. I don't know if that's the real term for it. But the lower class British accent. Alright, I was gonna go coat check my hammer and then call it a day, and it's definitely break time. Let's see. What's the song? Lots of chocolates for me to eat. Bum 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 bum. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? That's like the lower class, I think, Cockney accent. Alright, so I don't know what all that did. Wait, why did this turn? Oh, it's not that one. It's this one over here. Maybe it is down here. Yeah, so we turn this on. Which I assume I need to get all 4 on for something to happen. How similar is the Cockney accent to Australian accent to retired farmer Texas accent? They're all very different. You know, retired Texas farmer is going to probably sound something more like this, especially if he's from East Texas. If you're in East Texas, you know, there's definitely a draw for that. Australian, I think I did an Australian accent a couple times there while I was trying to do Cockney. I'm not great at Australian accents. All right, I'm going to check my sledgehammer. And unless I want to keep the vault key, magnifying glass. Gosh, all of these are useful. I think I'm going to go sledgehammer. Anything else I can do with the gas line? I have. I didn't get the gas room, did I? All right, let's call it a day. Oh, permanent additions. Okay, this is what you're talking about with my first permanent upgrade. Okay. I was assuming things like, you know, allowance and foundation were also permanent upgrades. But okay, good day, and tomorrow should be even better. However, we've gone like 30 minutes over time. So I'm going to GG cookie time on a very successful day. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a cookie. Let's see how they rated this one. A respectable villa. Total rooms of 29 checked out. So I'm a Snapchat use restroom. Y'all feel free to do the same. Enjoy chair or ad time, and when we come back, we will start a new day with 20 extra steps and a sledgehammer, and actually I think we have 40 extra steps. Y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.